Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to work on my old Jeep Liberty. It's a 2004. We got power window switch, it's bad. I've got another one I'm fixing it with. Got a window that come loose from the regulator. I'm going to try to get that fixed today, and maybe a few other things if we got time. So first of all, let's go look and see what we got. Alright, here it is, my 2004 Jeep Liberty. Not much. It's been used and abused. It's got a couple of little extra things on it from needing to work on using it for work, excuse me. It's got a tow hitch, and it's got aftermarket wheels and put on it a few years back, but all in all, it's pretty common, pretty stock. Nothing's done to the motor, nothing. So here's what we're looking at. If I can get a good shot of it here. This is the window switch. And the window switch, or the individual switch for that passenger front window is bad. I went to the salvage yard. Hopefully I got a good one. It didn't cost too much, so if it doesn't work, it's not that big of a deal, but we're going to try to fix it here. All right, this is the switch that I picked up. It was from a 2005 in the salvage yard, so we'll see if it's worth it or not. First of all, we got to come in here and just kind of get a screwdriver underneath this thing. Sorry. What's up there? There we go. Maybe it's easier to come from the bottom. That's how I got the other one out. There we go. Maybe that took it. Yeah. There we go. Now it's out. So, you see here we got this little clip. Got to slide it over. Pinch this down and separate them. Give me a second on that because it takes two hands. Alright, so we got the old one out. Got the new one here just kind of plugged in, and I got the key on, and look at it. There's the window going up and down. It's the first time it's done that in about 2 months. So let's make sure. Yep, all of them are going up and down. So I'm going to take this one, mount it to the original plate, and we'll be done with this. Alright, got it back in the vehicle. Key's still on. That one works. That one works. And these both work. So there you go. Got that switch replaced. Now I got to work on my back door back here, the window come loose from the regulator, so we'll work on that one next. Alright, as you can see, we got to take this door panel off, and then once we get that off, we have to get the window and the regulator lowered down so I can get my hands inside it. I'll show you that here in a minute. So let me get this door panel off. I'd rather you not see me struggle to get it off, so we'll come back once I get it done. Alright, as you can see here, I got the door panel off. Didn't take very long, just a few seconds. So now I got to take the speaker out, peel this thing here back a little bit, and get inside the door. And I'll try to show you some of that after I get that all, once I get the speaker out and everything. So hang with me. All right, now I got the speaker out. Sorry about the sun and the shade and the shadows and stuff. I got the speaker out, got the white cover pulled back. There's something else that I'm going to do while I'm here, and I broke this deal right here. The first time I ever tried to do this job, I broke this, and you're supposed to have the deal for the door lock here. I picked one of those up while I was at the salvage yard. Just happened to find one of the cars that had it exposed. Got to it real easy, took it off, and I'll put that on here in a little bit as well. Alright, to get to the window and stuff, it takes 2 hands, sometimes more, depending on how things go. So let me try to get the window and the motor down, or the regulator down, and then I'll try to show you something then. Alright, I can't show you what's going on with the window because the regulator itself is actually broken. Again, this is the second one of these that's broken. Well, the original one from the factory broke. This one was a fairly cheap replacement. I think it only cost me $45. It lasted about 3 years. The original one lasted maybe 10. So cheap at the time, not so cheap now. Alright, something did come good of this, and that's I got this, and now this actually will work again. My daughter's been griping about that for a while, so I'll get that straightened up, put back together, and then I'll have to order the new regulator again. Alright, I put the door back together. I am going to have to order a regulator for it. I got the lock switch or knob put back on. So that's it for right now. I've got some broken lug studs on the back wheels here due to a faulty torque wrench. Gave me false readings and they weren't tight enough. So I broke 2 on the left side, 1 on the right side. I've got some new lug studs, and we'll put those in probably in the next day or 2 or next weekend, one or the other. So we'll get to that. But for right now, that's about all I can do on this thing. Hey there. All right, we're back with the window regulator replacement. It's been a couple weeks. As you can see, I've got some different clothes on and stuff. It's cooled down quite a bit here compared to what it was when I started this job. But what we've got now is I've got the new part in. I'm going to show you the door has got stripped out already, and I'm going to show you the old, which has been disassembled, so I could get the window to stay up. I had to jam it together and get the window to stay up. But then I've got a new regulator. It's a little bit different than the original one. So I kind of want to go through that and show you what we've got here. So let's get this door taken apart, or this window regulator taken out. As you see here, we've got the door panel off and the weather cover off as well. We've got 2 screws here, 1 down at the bottom, down there. We have a speaker out already, and the motor normally mounts right here. But I disassembled this and took the motor loose so that I could jam this thing together to hold this window up, because nobody wants to drive around in 40-degree weather with the window down and air blowing through your vehicle when you're trying to stay warm. So what we're going to do here, we're going to take all those screws out that holds the railing up, the railing in the door, and then I'll get it all loose. All right, as you can see here, a little bit further back, these are the one on the left is the original broken, and I've already taken the motor and stuff loose, as I was telling you before. The new one on the right, supposed to be an improved type. It uses like steel braided cables, where the one on the left uses this long wire type deal. It's got felt and some wire wrapped around it, and the motor would grab these little pieces of wire and move this felt back and forth through this and push this down or pull it back up. They're notorious for breaking here because this is also had more white plastic all the way around it, all the way down the motor, and then from the motor to the very end. And at these joints, if I get a little bit of dirt in them or whatever, that stretches and twists or whatever and then breaks. And I've replaced every regulator on this vehicle, and they were originally like this, and I thought, well, that'll work. It worked for a while, and I replaced it like with this one. This one, and just to tell you, that one there, I hate them now. This one, it's got a wire in it, runs around this pulley and runs back down here to the bottom, which I've got thing, and it runs around the bottom of that and comes back up, and it hooks to this, and then that moves this up and down. So it's got cables on, or cable hooked to both sides of the motor, and it moves up and down, you know, through it and around. I'm not sure that this is going to be much better than the other one, but with the luck that I've had with these other ones, I'm willing to try pretty much anything on this. So we're going to try to get this one put in and see if it works. So no further messing around, I'm going to get started on it. All right, we're back. We got the regulator, the new regulator in. If we look down here, you can see the top of it. And I've got the key turned on. And it's working just fine now. I wish I could have shown you some of the things that's required to actually put this in, but it's just me here with the camera and don't have anybody holding it. This is where the motor mounts, plate for it. Normally you have to reach in here to get a hold of everything. One hand through the speaker hole, and that way you can put the clip in and everything to hold the window to the regulator. But for now, this is what I got. It's done, it's working. It's been a couple of weeks, but we finally got it accomplished. There it is. Door panels back on, completed, repaired. So that's, for right now, that's what we're gonna do on this Jeep. Thanks. All right, if you stuck with me this long, you've seen us fix the window switch in the front to get the front passenger side window going up and down, and the replacement of the rear passenger side window regulator. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. Thank you again for watching the video. Appreciate it very much. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification button if you want to see new videos, or when the new videos come out, then you'll get notified for those. Thank you again for watching.